come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
Yeah, I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, to spin. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw it, blinding my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Denver Broncos. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25.
Let's go. 30 base.
Go, go, go.
61. Matchbox light. Hey, Sam off.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Man, that's trash.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. What we got? Check. Let's go.
Now Ballage. And some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They'll run here with Ballage. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but, boy, he's playing really well.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Recon, 132 fighter. Go, fire.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check 15, check 15.
Protein spill.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Joker.
Go.
I got motion man. Me. I got this.
Yep.
Where you at? Who's that? Is that yours?
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator.
Watch the run. 5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Get in the weight room. Get
down.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A Bronco first down there. 12 yards on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Big series right here. So we got to step it up. Check 43. 49. Check 49. Check 49.
Tight dog. Tighten up.
And to give this time to the tailback. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
On 3rd down, McGee. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
I'm coming after you. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Ready.
Now to the air. Rock. The 20. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kalen Ballage, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
These two teams all tied after one. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Shift. Bang. Hey, lock it. Bang. Sponge. No. Leap rip.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Set up. 18 Gator.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Check 26. General West.
Check.
Hey, orbit.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
On the set.
552. Tackles. Say.
Go on.
Check.
Leo. Cut. Fight.
To throw on third down. Lock. He's got his man on the crossing route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
Set. 60 outlaw.
Watch the slant. Shoot.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, he's got a little daylight. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Check. You draw courses.
They'll run on first down. Benjamin. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Get it.
On 2nd and 9. Lock. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
We got double up. Bam. Look at me. Go. Shoot.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
The point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check hot route.
Rock it. Ready?
They run it with Balaj. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
98's the mic. Switch up. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
You must be. Go.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got a man open. That's Marshall. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out.
Check three. Check safety. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Balaj. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Hey, Charlie.
First down.
Six guys. Check 6 guys. Check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
At the 44-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff looking right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
On the double.
Watch 98. 98's the mic. Quick.
Hey, exit.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. 3 bucks.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Go. 18 Gator.
Come on. Under 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
On the ready.
Watch 98. 98's the mic. Come on, boy.
80 weapon. Hey, Haywood.
Don't be scared. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
61. Matchbox lights.
You got time.
Hit it.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kalen Balaj as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And some room to work. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. They'll try the left side. Benjamin. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Set, ready? 30 base. Hey, Alpha.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Danny. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. All day, baby, all day.
Five.
On third and long, it's Locke. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Bravo.
52's the mark, boy, 52. Let's set a tone.
On second and 15 now. Locke. And his throw is incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's third down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Ready, break.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
No, Mike 52, Mike 52. Oh, you got D?
Hey, Foxtrot.
From the gun on third down, Locke. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jerome Baker, his second sack of the night.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. 2nd and 4. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Down. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie. Hard. Hey, Sam on. Makes 3. 218, chop. Check 52.
And to give this time to the tailback. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
60 Pittsburgh. Go.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And finding the tight end, Hooper.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Central West.
Switch. Whip. Watch the whip.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
New York Orchid.
They'll drop to throw. And incomplete, a disappointing drop. There defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Gay's kick is good. And the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Come on, set. 18, Gator.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. I got it.
Now on 2nd and 16. Lock. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Squeeze. Snap.
Block now to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
And he's taken down inside the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st down, Benjamin. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Back.
On 2nd down now. It's McGee looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
I'm going to hit you
Zach
all
Cunningham on
day.
the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready.
Block working out of the gun. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Well, you hate to admit it, but sometimes in this sport, the determining factor of who wins, who loses, just plain dumb luck.
Yeah, sometimes it turns out that way, does it? If this is basketball, we'd say that was a shooter's bounce, right? In this case, hitting the crossbar and finding its way over. I actually coached in a game where a kid made a 42-yard field goal, which was the extent of his distance, hit the crossbar, fell over for the win. It goes in the other direction. We lose that night.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd and 9 now. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
At the 38-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Topper! Topper!
Slam, slam, slam. Check 4, check 4.
Come.
They'll keep it on the ground. Benjamin, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Here's Locke. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 42. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Switch it. Greystone, travel.
Check 15, check 15.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got a man. That's Marshall. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
98 for Mike. I got you. Check.
Get it.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
94.
Watch it.
Hey, lock it.
Safety's creeping. Hey, switch gears. Hey, check 24.
Now a handoff looking right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
Watch 98. 98's the mic. Watch the run. Bang, 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 bang. Spot. No.
Ready?
And he'll give it here to his running back. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Here's a run with Balaj. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
80 weapon.
Set. Kick the edge. Go. Check the backer. Shoot. Check.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. He's hit on his one earlier attempt tonight, but this, a little more pressure-packed for the win. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2000.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for Miami, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks.
I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine.